Like the video and subscribe in the next 5 seconds for one whole week of good luck. Hey guys, Adventure here, and in this video I'll be reacting to the funniest kid test answers. Make sure you watch the video to the end to see some of the funniest test answers ever. This also includes a kid who almost got suspended for one of his test answers, so don't miss out on that. Also, let me know in the comments what your funniest moment at school ever was. I'm interested to know what you guys have to say. Alright, let's get into it. This first kid was asked to describe school in one word. They wrote hell. So I'm guessing that this kid doesn't like going to school. This boy was asked to draw a picture of what he would look like in 100 years. He ended up drawing his own grave. I mean, at least this kid is being realistic, right? This kid was asked how he would make a marriage work. He said, tell your wife she looks pretty even if she looks like a dump truck. Now this kid is going to make his wife really happy one day. This kid was asked what ended in 1896. They wrote 1895. I mean, technically they're not wrong though. Problem: you fell on the playground and scratched your knee. Solution: get up and deal with it. Now this is one tough kid, am I right? Name: Frankie. I earn money at home by? I don't, I'm a freeloader. Look, at least Frankie is being honest here. This kid was asked where the American Declaration of Independence was signed. They wrote at the bottom. I mean, they're not wrong. This kid had to draw what their mum should do less of. She drew this picture and wrote drink wine. This kid had to get his mum to sign his homework before he gave it to his teacher. But literally no one is going to believe that. Miranda can't see anything when she looks down her microscope. Suggest one reason why not. This kid wrote she is blind. His teacher said nice try. Cause: Tony practices the piano 20 minutes every day. This kid wrote that this means Tony is a big nerd. This kid was doing his math test and was asked to find X. He drew an arrow pointing to it and wrote here it is. Now this is one smart kid. This kid was asked to figure out what 4 ghosts minus 1 ghost is. They wrote 0 because ghosts are not real. This kid was asked if he could draw this ship. I mean, at least this kid is being honest. I wonder what his teacher thought when she saw this. This kid was asked to describe herself in 3 words. She wrote, I am a rebel. Now this is a kid that you don't want to mess with. Briefly explain what hard water is. This kid wrote ice. His teacher was probably expecting a lot more than a 1-word answer. This kid was asked to name the following shapes, but I think they took this task a bit too literally because they wrote names like Bob, Sam, Tedison, and Kate. The difference between 180 and 158 is 22. Explain how you found your answer in problem 4. Math. I like how this kid gets straight to the point. This kid had to get this dog through the maze, but he ended up finding a super good shortcut. I bet his teacher wasn't too impressed though. Marcus is the strongest kid in 2nd grade. He used to lift 12 pounds, now he can lift 97 pounds. How much more can he lift now? This kid wrote Marcus is on steroids. What do we call the science of classifying living things? This kid wrote racism. During a test, this kid was asked to write an example of a risk. They wrote this. The teacher was very impressed and decided to give him a point for his answer. Is the number 68 even or odd? This kid wrote even. How do you know this? Because I'm smart. His teacher wasn't too happy about this answer. Which is the best estimate for the length of a football? This kid wrote ball next to foot and then circled the answer. I mean, technically this kid isn't wrong though. This kid had to write what his biggest wish was. He wrote to have 2 quarters and $3. I really hope this kid's wish came true. What do you think the best solution to overpopulation is? This kid wrote 3 words. The Hunger Games. This kid wrote 2 + 2 = 4. They then wrote I can do math right underneath it. So this kid can do maths, but he definitely can't spell. This kid was asked what the strongest force on earth is. She wrote love. Her teacher was not very happy about this answer though. This kid accidentally put some of his snot on his test paper, but he circled around it and told his teacher not to touch it. I mean, at least this kid was kind enough to warn his teacher about this. The first cells were probably, this kid wrote lonely. This kid was asked to circle what this diagram best demonstrates. They crossed out all of the options and wrote that giraffes are heartless creatures. I mean, by looking at this picture, it actually does seem like giraffes are really heartless creatures. This girl was asked to circle if this boy was sad or glad. She crossed out both options and wrote this boy is ugly. This answer really made her teacher mad because her teacher wrote enough is enough. This kid was asked to name 6 animals that live specifically in the Arctic. She wrote 2 polar bears and 4 seals. It looks like this kid definitely forgot to study for his test. This boy was asked to expand the following equation, but I think he took this question a bit too literally. His teacher did find it funny though. This girl was asked what is the highest frequency noise that a human can register. She wrote Mariah Carey. She then even drew some love hearts next to her answer as well. Which color does the data show was pulled less often? This kid wrote green. He was then asked to explain how he knew his answer was correct. He then wrote my brain is always right. This kid forgot to study for his test, so he drew a top secret sign as well as some spilled coffee over his test paper to try and trick his teacher. His teacher wasn't impressed though, and he ended up failing this test. This kid was asked to write the opposite of a pro. He wrote noob. I'm guessing that this kid is a gamer, but his teacher had no idea what he was talking about. This girl was asked if she wanted to swim in the water with this boy. She wrote no because there's trash in the water and he's chubby. Her teacher found her answer to be pretty mean. Imagine you lived at the same time as Abraham Lincoln. What would you say to him? This kid wrote I'd tell him never to go to a play ever. This girl was asked to write if the man hit the dog or if the man fit the dog. She changed the answer to pet the dog and then wrote you do not hit dogs. Now this girl is going places in life. This kid was asked to write their favorite hue. They wrote Jackman. The teacher was also very impressed with this answer. This kid was asked how he changed centimeters to meters. They wrote take out centi. Alright, now I've actually got a bonus question for you guys that will test your brain. Take a look at this photo here. See this cat? Well, this cat has had millions of people around the world confused. This is because no one has been able to figure out what way this cat is going. Is the cat going up the stairs or is the cat going down the stairs? Carefully look at this photo and comment below what way you think the cat is going. I'm interested to know what you guys have to say. See this photo here? Well, there's actually a secret message hidden in this photo. Can you spot it though? If you can't see it right now, try shaking your head left and right over and over again and you might just be able to see it. Comment what the secret message is as well so I know that you actually found it. Alright, so the secret message in this photo is the words hide and seek. If you saw this, well done. See this photo right here? Well, there's actually two animals hidden in this photo. Can you see them both? Comment what animals they are as well so I know that you actually found them. Alright, so the two animals in this photo are actually a duck and a rabbit. Did you see them both? See this photo here? Well, there's actually an emoji hidden somewhere in this photo. Can you spot it though? Comment what the emoji is as well so I know that you actually found it. This photo will really test your eyes. Alright, so the hidden emoji inside this photo is actually the snowflake emoji and it's hidden right here. This one's hard to spot since it blends in with the actual snow in the sky. If you were able to spot this, you must have some really good eyes. Anyway guys, that's it for these funny kid test answers. Let me know in the comments what your favorite kid test answer from this video was. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. This has been Adventure. Peace.